Hey everybody, Rob here. Pardon me, good morning. Happy Tuesday. A little late here. It's about 8:10 this morning. I had a hard time moving this morning. But I decided I needed to get a little vitamin C. SEA. So here I am down at the south end of Delnor-Wiggins. It's beautiful, as you can see, absolutely gorgeous. A little bit of a breeze coming out of the north. 77 degrees right now. Very pleasant. Gonna get up to about 90 today. Not much in the way of rain in the forecast today. Some clouds here and there, but lots of sun. I didn't want to get out on the beach too early. I was going to go down to Vanderbilt Beach, and then I'm like, I don't want to see all the trash on the beach. Give them a chance to clean it all up. It's always sad what happens on the holiday weekends at our beaches here. We're about an hour away from high tide. Water temperature 88 degrees. Came down a degree. Just take a little stroll up the beach. The park opened up about 10 minutes ago. There was about 4 cars waiting at the front gate. Very quiet here. Yeah, a little more than a handful of people on the beach right now. That wind's hitting me right in the face. Kathy, good morning. I hope everybody had a happy and safe Labor Day weekend. Glad it's behind us. Get back to normal. Water's pretty churned up, pretty cloudy. It was rough yesterday. Yesterday morning it started out really rough. Hopefully it'll calm down and clear up. It was looking good last week. Up to parking lot number 1. Over on the right. Not looking too bad here as far as trash on the beach. I got a feeling they had some volunteers out here yesterday evening. That's usually what they do on holidays. Try and stay ahead of the game. Red drift algae. That darn storm, that storm that we had the past couple days. We had the storms coming in off the Gulf and pushed all this red drift algae up onto our beach. So it's going to be a little while before that dries up and goes away. Can't believe how quiet it is here. Man, even Vanderbilt Beach, I only see a couple people down there. That beautiful, warm and bright Florida sunshine up there. So far, the beach is looking good. Good morning. Morning, Deborah. Nest number 57 over there on my right. Unfortunately, the people left some holes out here. That always happens. It's kind of nice being out here with the sun up. Just get to see a little bit more of everything as I'm walking up the beach. Yeah, very few sea turtle nests now on the beach. No, I don't think there's anybody in parking lot number 2. Look at all that railroad line. Wow. Climbing up over the sand berm. Look at that, Delnor-Wiggins in the summertime. You don't have to fight for a parking spot now. Yesterday, yes. Today, a complete 180-degree turnaround. Look at that. This is the smallest parking lot, I think, in the park right here. Number 2. Number 3 is not much bigger. Not much in the way of toys in the replay box, just a couple of noodles. Huh. A broken noodle and darn connection. I don't know what's up with the connection here. I love this park. See, I just like the natural beauty of the beach. I mean, it's as close to natural as you're going to get. If you want to have a parking spot. Not a huge fan of walking the beach with all the buildings. I'll do it. I like sharing all of our beaches. Pardon me, I got a frog in my throat here this morning. I wasn't feeling very good when I got up this morning. Got an upset stomach. My back was hurting. Falling apart. But the beach, I heard the beach calling my name. So I had to make that 2-mile walk to the beach here. Boy, T-Mobile is absolutely horrible here lately. I don't know what the deal is. It's constantly dropping the connection. I'm not staring at the screen here the whole time I'm walking. I'm kind of looking around me. Here comes 2 pelicans. Beautiful. But every time I look back down at the screen, it says no connection. I'm like, what? Let me check something. Let me hang on one second. Let me check something. Nope. Just wanted to make sure the Wi-Fi was turned off on the phone. Sometimes if you don't turn the Wi-Fi off, if you're going to be in a place where you know there isn't any Wi-Fi, it kind of screws things up looking for Wi-Fi, but the Wi-Fi is turned off. So I don't know what the problem is. Usually here I have a seagull just dove into the water. Oh, it turned. Was it a seagull or a tern? Couldn't tell. A white bird. I don't know if you caught it on the very left side of the screen. Happened quick. I just heard a kerplunk. So I got rained on the last time I was up here. Got soaked. I got soaked yesterday. Now I'm getting soaked with sunshine. Not complaining about that one. The north end of parking lot 3. These birds are just diving down into the water. The seagulls just like drop straight down. They just drop out of the sky. Show shells.
Good job. That's been there for a while.
It's not as bad as they might have been out. Sometimes the volunteers come out the evening.
Yeah.
And get a jump on it. You too. But yeah, as far as trash, after a big holiday weekend. beautiful turn, a crested turn. What do you think? Beautiful? Yes? No? You enjoying the beach time? It's a little later. Sorry about that. Again, my T-Mobile cellular connection isn't being very reliable this morning. And the weather's gorgeous, as you can see. Couple sea turtle nests over here. That's going to be our last one to hatch right up here. That's nest number 65. And up on the hill there. What number was that one? 61. So we saw 57, 61, pardon me, 65, 64, and 63 up the beach a little. So soothing, so healing. Oh, I just saw a manatee. The manatee just came up, just stuck its nose up out of the water. Hard to see with all the waves. A manatee just came up. It's heading to the north. Not gonna be able to see it in the video. All you'll see is their nose come up out of the water. Sometimes they'll arch their back up. It's heading up to Wiggins Pass. Same direction I'm going. Manatees can actually swim pretty darn fast. You think they're just slow moving things, sea cows. They call them sea cows. But with all these waves and ripples, it's hard to see the little bubble trail from the manatee. I have no clue where it is. Normally, when the water's calm, you'll see where when the manatee's getting ready to surface, it starts blowing out air, and you'll see these little circles on the water. And the manatee's usually, about 30, 40, 50 feet sometimes ahead of the last circle that you see. Because it takes a while, it's underwater, it takes a while for those little bubbles to come up. So the manatee's not right under where you see that little bubble trail. It's up ahead of it. I haven't seen it come up again, darn it. Looks like a big one, too. Well, we're up in Area 4. Coming up to Area Roy, the north end of parking lot 4. We're on the right. Hey Connie, good morning. Pardon me. lot of people getting sick lately. They said their COVID's been going around again, some other strain of COVID. Lost the connection again. Beth, good morning. Oops. Meant to check that sea turtle nest, but I was mad when I dropped the connection. 62. Nest 62 there, so we've seen 62, 57. What do we see? 61, 65. I know 63 is up here, and 64. I see them. So 58 and 59, I don't know where those are. If they hatched already. They don't necessarily hatch in numeric order. One can be a little earlier, one can be a little later. Good morning. The old crooked palm tree. The north end, area 4. That's nest 64 right there. Nest 63 up here in the dunes, surrounded by railroad line. All its beautiful little purple flowers. Not as many flowers on them now. Starting to wither up. Boy. A couple weeks ago, the place was covered with those beautiful little beach morning glories. It's the other name for them. Used to like standing behind those two palm trees there and taking a photo out to the beach, but now they've planted the dunes, replanted the dunes all back in here just behind them. So I can't get back far enough to take that photograph anymore. Here, if you look, you see this big open area. That's all that's left. That's parking lot 5. All the native vegetation's taken over the parking lot now. That was parking lot 5, all in there. It's kind of sad when you think about what this place used to look like, but I always just say to myself, well, at least we still have this beautiful beach to walk on. We lost a lot of those amenities, but we still have the biggest and best one. We still have the beach. We got lots of memories. Beautiful memories. Good times gone by. Randy. Your beach fix. I'm trying. Wiggins Pass just ahead of us now. Wanted to look on the backside of this berm here. Wow. Just a carpet of vine back in here. We're getting close to high tide here. It's been planned to